So welcome back everyone for another round of Minecraft Modded. The new chicken farm tied into the rest of the trade goods system is working well. I've already done a few trades for chicken and feathers. And I went ahead and built a second level. So there's actually 2 chicken farms going. Both of them are fully auto now. I think this one, the lower one that I built last time, is the one producing everything right now. I think this one is still getting up to max capacity, but I could be wrong. It seems to be firing some eggs right there as I'm watching, and this one is definitely firing some eggs. So I'm getting fresh chickens being made. I've already collected a stack of eggs, and I have them in a storage chest in the lower one of the chicken farms, which means pretty much I'm at the point I'm set. I don't need the one over here now. So we're going to clear it out and turn this entire structure over here into a sheep barn. Nothing fancy, just a nice decorative sheep barn. I have a potion of harming, and I'm about to wipe them out, as well as hurt myself a little bit. That's it. All chickens gone. And of course, I'm at level 80, so it's not like I'm, you know, just ranking up super fast because I've got so many, so much XP already. But yeah, there we go. All chickens gone. So now it's time to just clear this thing out. So chicken coop Mark II done, or cleared out. I'm going to put something like wool up here or something like that. But it is emptied out except for lighting at this point. So I have this entire area to work with. I'm thinking I want to cover up the inside with some birch planks just to give a nicer look. And while I had the whole lower area for the mechanics of redstone on the chicken farm, I don't really need it for sheep to be in here. So I think I'm going to actually dig up the stone brick, even though I've got more than enough. Dig it up, throw a bunch of these spare cobblestone down that I have like over 10,000 cobblestone right now, and load up some dirt so we have a nice dirt floor, and just start decorating from there. So my dual chicken farms are really kicking in. So I'm seeing a good bit of raw chicken feathers being produced. Of course, that comes at a cost because I am actually seeing a noticeable drop in my FPS. And how did you get out, Mr. Fletcher? All right, seriously, no, don't you run away from me. Come here. How did you get out? Like, seriously. Did you learn how to leap across an open gap? Made 4 diamond shovels, enchanted 4 diamond shovels, and not a single one with silk touch. So here's the look I'm going for. I'm going to have these central columns that I'm thinking I'll use some lanterns off of them to help light the place up. It also will give me a spot for separating into like 3 small kennels, small little cells. So it'll be, you know, walking path in the middle, plenty of room to get around, and we're gonna have like 1, 2, 3 on each side. It's not going to cover every individual color, but it'll cover a good number of them. As if you mix them up, it'll give good separation for them, so it won't be so confusing. And of course we need grass so they'll eat or have something to eat for the wool to grow back. So what I'll end up doing is once this is all grown in, I'll probably put some stone brick down and turn the middle here into just a pathway. Maybe some trampled dirt, grass. I'm not sure on that now, but I did open it up, so we got these kind of window areas. So, you know, nice breeze coming in. The sheep don't feel so claustrophobic, if that's the thing. So a bit like that, which will help give a good bit of lighting as far as the ground is concerned. I'm also going to do, I'll need some more fence posts, but I'm going to use the fencing to separate each area. And I'll just put like, you know, I'm going to have like a hanging lantern above each area. That sounds like something nice and interesting to try. Actually, now this feels a little bit too wide in the middle. And I don't think I like the idea of it connecting with the fencing there. So I'm thinking I need to do it more like this, which means this needs to come out. So now that I've made this 1 block less wide on each side, so instead of having a 5 block wide pathway, I have a 3 block wide pathway. I feel like the lanterns on the inside will be a little too close. So what I actually want to do is I want to try just doing the hanging lanterns all around. So I'll do like this. Actually, no, not those. We're going to stick with birch for the consistent look. And I did not mean to produce that many fencing posts, but all right, I'll use them up at some point, I'm sure. We got a nice centered block there, so we'll do like that. And so I'll just have that come down. And from there, a nice hanging lantern. I'm going to do that on all the different segments in here. So it'll be above, like, the middle of each segment. That right? Yeah, so 3 down on each side. That will provide plenty of lighting. It also keeps it out of the way. So from outside, it doesn't look like it's all that well lit inside. You don't see any of the lanterns hanging down. And then you walk in and it's like, oh, this is actually nice. Kind of moody, but, you know, nice and kind of like a barn would be. And I just need to add some gates and start bringing some of the sheep over. Obviously, I'm not worried about, like, hay bale storage in there because we've got hay bale storage right here. So the idea being, you know, you've already got hay right there. And so very simple, very straightforward, but I think it's got that nice rustic kind of look I'm wanting. And it gives me enough separation. But now, yeah, I definitely got to do something different with this. So yeah, in the end, I just decided to go with stone brick. I'm actually now thinking about putting stone brick underneath that so all the grass is enclosed in each little kennel as opposed to right there like that. And, you know, maybe actually that could be a good spot for using birch planks is here. All that time I put dirt in here to let everything spread, and now I'm not even worried about taking out grass blocks that I waited so long for it to get in here. But you know what? Actually, that does look better. It has a nice fit with the fencing, with the support beams, and yeah, nice contrast against the just stone brick look of it. There we go. Nice, simple, not over the top, not super complicated, just something to hold the sheep, but looks good. And you know, actually, I know I had that right there like that, but I think I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, it definitely looks a little bit better. Again, I mean, from an actual lighting level standpoint, that's going to be enough because I've got the glowstone right there. It's not going to let anything spawn. It does seem like it's not as well lit right here at the sign, but let's face it, you shouldn't be coming here in the middle of the night anyway without a torch or a lantern in hand. And with this shader, I've got a nice little lighting effect as I hold it. So Chicken Coop Mark II definitely is no longer the correct nomenclature for this. Weed the Sheeple Farm. Yeah, that works for now. Why not? I have too many plain white sheep and decent, I mean, 2 red, 2 blue, 2 green. I have no browns, purples, anything like that. And I definitely only have the 1 dark gray. I need a black sheep too. You gotta have a black sheep in the family. That might actually be black with this shader because I just used black ink on, or black dye on one of them, and it turned that. So it's either I've got gray or I'm supposed to use another batch of black on it. But it used to be, I thought, just, you know, put black on it and it turns black, but that's how black looks now. Okay, I will have to keep an eye out for a sheep that looks darker than that. So we the sheeple just didn't sit right with me in the end. So instead we have a play on a lawyer joke about Dewey, Suem, and Howe, or something like that to fit. So we have Dewey, Sheerim, and Howe sheep farm. And I threw a couple of shears up there on display. So yeah, nice look. I think it looks nice. It's decorative. It gives me space for my sheep and gets the, well, the grass is kind of dying very quickly over here. I'm thinking 4 sheep in each pen is the limit. So now I can get this all cleared out, which is going to give me a nice big open spot for walking through. And I just heard creeper getting hit, I guess, on my sweetberry bushes out there. Alright, so that's it for this episode. New sheep farm, looks good, gets them out of the way, and frees up some space for future work in the next coming episodes. But that's it for this one, like I said, so if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, let me know what you think of the design. And hey, if you got certain color sheep you want to see me throw in the empty kennels, put it in a comment below. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.